Hey, what's up everybody? So, today working on the C10. Actually reached out to Derale because I was looking for an oil cooler, well, trans cooler. It's an oil cooler. So I reached out to them, said, hey, here's the specs of my truck, here's what I got. What do you have that will work? So, let's check it out.
Hypercool remote fluid coolers. The Hypercool is the ultimate solution for compact professional cooling, even in the smallest of environments. The Hypercool is constructed with a clear anodized aluminum shroud and comes with a powerful 8-inch electric fan. The cooler also features a highly efficient Series 10,000 stack plate cooler and is offered with -6, -8, or -10 AN black anodized aluminum fittings. Check out the entire Hypercool series wherever cool is sold.
Check it out. Oh yeah, there's Lucky working hard. He's working hard.
How do you pronounce that name again?
Derale. Derale. So they recommended the Hypercool. It's stock number 13960. It's a pretty healthy little stout looking oil cooler. It's got the sucking fan. It's going to suck the air out the top, and then an assortment of fittings, temp sensors, some standard hose. So the object for today is to get that boy onto this truck somewhere. So we kind of looked around. People have recommended it putting up here in front. Others have put it back here.
I think the best place.
Don't mind my exhaust. What's that?
Best place in the front of the radiator behind the space.
So why would you say that? What's the tech tip on that?
Air is always blowing through the front of the car. Doesn't matter what the outside ambient air temperature is.
But what happens when you got like turbos and
That's
superchargers?
The next spot you want to be is someplace free of rocks, but air is traveling.
Yeah.
So that's going to be outside of a frame rail on one side or the other.
So I don't have that problem because we don't have any turbo, superchargers, nothing yet. Yet. Baby steps, buddy. So I think we landed. Lucky actually likes this spot right here. Passenger side. This is where, oh, this is where the actual tank was, the side saddle tank.
Like it was made for it.
Right? So I think we're gonna have it land somewhere in this area. So enough talking. I'm gonna actually get to work while he sits over there and supervises.
I got a doctor's note, dude.
You got a doctor's note?
I got a doctor's note.
Okay.
Let's have a nice cold beverage.
Cold beverage. All right, let's get this thing installed.
7,400.
All right, so we've got the old, see if I can focus here. The old lines off, you can see. Got the new ones on, use Lucky's tech tip. So we're using Derale's hose they provided.
How do you pronounce it again?
Derale. So we've got the hoses connected to the trans. The tech tip is to leave them together, and then we'll splice it here once we get it over here, mounted over here. So I think that part is done.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Good bunch. Yeah. Smoke some weed, bro.
Actually, let me see. Hey, can you hold this up there? Where do you think this
Like a
is?
model?
Where do you think this is gonna go?
You want me to model?
Well, I can't hold the camera and do both.
What? It's funny, I can. I do it
So
all the
check
time.
this out. Because you're the pro.
It's not bad.
Doctor's note.
All right, so we got dead real estate right here. The fan pulls air through the entire core. That's what the shroud on here is doing. It doesn't blow through, it pulls through. So we're going to keep the fittings on the inside so they're protected from any debris. That's French, by the way.
Debris.
And we'll put this at a little bit of an angle right here, once again, to deflect any debris.
Any debris.
And
so we're sucking air on the top. It's actually being sucking up and actually kicking out.
No,
a little bit of both, right?
It's pulling through, blowing down.
Pulling down. Oh, okay.
Blowing the hot air away from the cooler and the vehicle.
And then we'll run our lines. We'll come over, probably come through the frame here, and then.
Yep. Safe for the frame rail.
All right.
All right. Whew,
easier said than done.
All right, let's go to lunch. Take a break.
Lunch break. All right. Well, this is where it landed. So, it's kind of cool. So we got it mounted here. Lucky had some spacers that we have put right at the top. One of the lines is actually running through the frame, which kind of works out perfect. And the other one is just above it.
The frame dips down for it.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think I kind of like it sitting there.
Well, the one thing you got to watch out for if you mount anything outside the frame rail is debris flying off the rear wheel or the front wheel. Luckily, that's in a good spot. It's got the hump that's in the floor, and then the mud guard on the wheel well protects it. But I've seen people hang them way in the back and then do a burnout over some gravel.
Yeah.
And just
suck up everything.
Holes in it.
Yeah.
That's a good spot.
So last thing to do is just to run this wire, the power for it, and we're ready to party.
Yeah, and the kit comes complete with a little thermostat control to work a relay.
Oh yeah.
Make sure when you wire that up, use it to trigger the ground side of the relay. Hook the other side of the relay to ignition 12 volts, so it goes on and off with a key if it's up at temperature. But other than that, everything's included.
Yeah. This guy would know. He's good at some electrical stuff, or from what we hear. Know a guy. Yeah, this is the, where is it? There's a little, this is what it came with. Obviously we didn't need it for our setup, but a little temp sender, that thing. And that screws right into there. Anyway, you get the picture. So we're just gonna, or I'm gonna wire this up and
I'm gonna watch.
I'm just gonna supervise. He's still trying to get some air, and we did have lunch, and it is hot today. So anyway, so far, thumbs up to the Derale hyper cool.
How do you pronounce that again?
Derale performance.
Nice.
Yeah, hyper cool. That's the model number for this. Yeah.
The hyper cool is uber cool.
It's super cool. All right, let's finish this up. All right, guys. So we got it mounted in. Got everything dialed in. We got the electrical hooked up. This thing is cooking. Look at this thing. This thing is sucking air from the top, sucking it out. So super excited about that. I think we're dialed in. I got everything, all the hose lines are all tight. We are ready to roll. So again, huge shout out to Derale Performance for hooking us up with the right oil cooler for our transmission. So we're gonna drop this thing down, fire it up, go take a test drive and see how things work out, and we'll be monitoring our temperature on the cooler. But huge shout out again to Derale Performance. Really liking this hyper cool transmission cooler so far. So anyway, super easy to install. Yeah, I'm sure it's definitely going to keep this 4L60E nice and cool. Again, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share. Huge shout out to Lucky for letting me borrow the lift for the day, and his assistance sitting in the chair and supervising. Anyway, that's it, guys. Take care. Bye.